So yeah, I mean, NFTs, bit of a hot topic at the moment. We've seen a lot of, we've seen some high value auctions of NFTs. We've seen some fairly successful NFT platforms. We've seen, some artists and sort of well-known media figures get into the idea of NFTs, of sort of releasing their own. I've even heard about NFTs from people, utterly unrelated to the blockchain industry. So I think it's definitely a growth area there, and it'll be very interesting to see how that unfolds over the next year or two. I mean, this is something that obviously has been around for longer than the last few months, but CryptoKitties, what was that, like 2016? Maybe 2017. I don't know. But nonetheless, the idea of real world reputation, sort of big media figures actually getting into NFTs, of it really turning mainstream is pretty new, and I think it's definitely a wave that Polkadot can ride. It's not something that we and the core developer team are necessarily going to be putting a lot of our effort into. I think this is definitely something for the parachain teams, for the community of developers within Polkadot, within the Polkadot ecosystem to address, and I think it's already being addressed to some degree already. I would like to support this in ways that make sense. So as I mentioned before, getting a non-fungible assets palette into statement would be one way that we would hope to support this. But I don't think it's really at this point. I don't see much to do beyond provide that kind of central low feature point for NFTs to collect around. I think there will be NFT parachains being launched anyway that are going to provide much more interesting sets of features for NFTs, and I do think there are probably already teams out there that expect to be setting up marketplaces and exchanges for NFTs, and this isn't something that we really need to get into, but Parity and Web3 Foundation, and of course the Polkadot and Kusama councils can help bring this important innovation to the Polkadot ecosystem. I think we will try.